Okay, we are live. Let's go. Episode a million of Help Me Wholesale. I'm so excited. No one's in yet, but people are gonna start coming in. What's up, chat? I'm gonna eat some lunch while I wait for y'all. This chat to pop up. We're gonna do all Q&A, and if not many people have questions or not many people tune in, I'm just gonna call my leads and get some content out of it. Move over so I get some good lighting. Is that okay? I had to ask my wife just make sure we're good. Oh, I think there's a good visual right behind this. I think so kosher. Maybe even turn that light off behind me. But I don't want to get up and they'll see. But nobody's even tuned in yet, so I'll have some lunch. Let's go. How you doing? Oh, you made a sauce, baby? All right, so what do we got here? Oh, I know it's going to be. If you made it, it's good. All right, so Samantha, what is this?
Rice noodles.
Tremendous.
With Vietnamese lemongrass chicken and some veggies and soy sauce because you don't like fish sauce.
I don't like fish sauce. I did. It was great. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a fish sauce guy. All right. Yeah, we've been wholesaling these houses. Tell you what, I got a nice little deal last week. And the bull Jordan is buying it. Mm-hmm. One person is watching so far, but it's early. Yeah, they have to watch me eat. Let's go. Have some lunch first.
What's your plan if Frankie wakes up? We just work around you?
No, if Frankie wakes up, I'll go to the bedroom.
Okay.
Can I get a paper towel, please?
Yes.
It's so good. What's up, everybody? God bless America. Let's go. You're the best. All right, you guys really deserve to see my lunch. It's so good. Oh, so good. Yeah, we've been wholesaling lots of houses. I'll tell you what, all different marketing, having a lot of fun. Got to close. It's like today/tomorrow. It won't find out tomorrow. Getting after it. A deal every week. One deal a week is good life. There's guys that make way more of the money than that, but there's guys that don't. Deal a week is good. There are 3 people in the chat. Does anybody have any questions about wholesaling? Yeah, put a little bit too much of the sauce in, but it's so good that it doesn't matter.
What is your
Nice.
sauce?
Man, Scott's asking, I have a couple questions. For on-market deals, how do you typically handle EMD and proof of funds? Well, brother, for questions, the floor is yours. I'll answer all you want. All right, so boom. First, if you're doing deals on market, the realtors, they will always ask for EMD. They always will ask, okay? And they will always ask for proof of funds. Every single time. If they don't ask for that, they're not doing the job. So the good thing about that, it's really easy to get around. So proof of funds, go to doubleclosing.com. Boom, they'll just instantly give you a soft proof of funds. And all agents would accept a soft proof of funds. So it's actually like a really silly to even ask for, because like any hard money lender or any transactional funder will give you soft proof of funds in seconds because it's asset-based lending. They don't care. They're all going to have some kind of appraisal process or whatever to make sure, or different stipulations to what they will fund. But any of them will give you that letter in 2 seconds. And just doubleclosing.com is just one of them. And they'll just do it instantaneously as soon as you put in the information about the property. So boom, proof of funds, and it's free and you get it in seconds. So you got proof of funds right there. Okay. So never worry about that. EMD. Okay. So you have 2 options for EMD. When you get a non-market deal, you'll always have to do EMD. So there's no way around it. You can do one of 2 things. Ooh, we got a little plane going by. My beautiful wife is amazing. All right. So one thing that you can do, right? If you can either just put your own money down and get an inspection period so that if you can't sell it by the end of however long your inspection period is, you can get your money back. So that's a good thing that you can do. Another thing, you can have the EMD due in 5 days and have an inspection that's 5 days. So it doesn't matter. In the state of Pennsylvania, actually, the default day in the contract is 5 days unless specified otherwise. So like you're not even really asking for anything abnormal too. And a lot of these states it's the same thing. So it's not much of an ask. If you don't even say anything, they may not even fill that part in. They may not say EMT due in a day. So maybe don't even mention it until you get the agreement of sale back, or like when they're writing it up, you say, "Oh no, you're writing that wrong. Write it like this." That's your call. But two different options. There they are. So either put your own EMD down, or say EMD is due at the end of the inspection period, and then by that time you'll have a buyer, and then they'll put the EMD down, and you don't got to worry about it. It's really, really good. When I first started, that's what I did, and every time I messed my money up and I had to restart this, that's what I did. All right. Nice. What leads do I go for? Good question. So as far as records that I pull pre-foreclosure. I pull inherited or probates for sure. I love absentee owner, and I love senior owners. And anything I know that, like, if you can get any kind of code violation or anything like that, that's a great list. But it depends on where you are. Some areas you can get it easy. Some areas it's difficult to get. All right. Chris, what's up, my G? Okay, can on-market work virtually? Bro, on-market is the best because like with on-market, you should never go to these houses. Even if it's in your backyard, it should still be virtual. So, of course, it works virtually. All the photos are already on the net. The idea of doing on-market, or not the whole idea, but a big part of the idea is that you can do it anywhere because you don't have to be there. The agent is there on your behalf. It's beautiful. Even in your own market, it is not conducive of time for you to go out there with on-market. All right, so if it's a good deal and you've got interested buyers, you put up money if you need to. Brother, if they want money just to make my life easy, I'm just going to put the EMD in immediately because it doesn't matter to me. I can put it in if the realtor is asking. That's what I am doing personally. And if you have the ability to do that, do it. If you're not sure about the deal, if that you can sell it or not, have an inspection period in there so that you can get your money back if you're wrong. That's all, not complicated stuff. If you don't want to put your own money in there, then, bro, you just have an inspection period and have the EMD due at the end of the inspection period, and then you can use your buyer, like sell it within 5 days, and then your buyer will put the EMD down. Where do you pull lists? Like in doing my, all right, skip tracing, 1 second. No hunger. This is so good. Smith, this is so good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. It was good.
Oh my gosh.
There's a little chicken.
Oh, there's it? And I can have it?
Mm-hmm.
Beast. Is there any more rice noodles left? Is that crazy?
Yeah.
Beast.
Do you have enough sauce in there? I just
I have too much sauce.
I told you to stop.
I didn't know. All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so where do I pull my list? 2 places, and they're both the same, really. The data's the same. The interfaces are different, though. And the cost is the same. Batch leads and Deal Machine. I use both of them, and they're great. And they're very cheap. If you get even the lowest level plan is probably like $100-200 a month, and you'll be able to pull so much data. Like, it'll cost you fractions of a penny. So, oh, you're so tough. Thank you, gorgeous. Oh, now it's like how it should be.
I told you.
Yeah, that was I was crazy. I was It looked like soup. That's how much stuff I had in this. That's how much I put too much sauce. Now it's balanced. This is so good. We've been loving the Vietnamese. Deal Machine though and batch leads. They're so cheap, fractions of a penny for both of them, and the interfaces are different, but they both have their pros and cons. They're great though. Either one of those. Do batch. If you don't like it, Do deal machine. Neither of them pay me any money. So I should see if one of them will pay me money. Then we'll go. And then we'll do that one. All right. Can you give me a rough framework for texting off market leads? The rough framework, you don't need any rough framework. All you got to do is text them like, hey, my name, Sella, my name is Scott. I'm a real estate investor in the area. And do you want to sell? Yeah. Any interest in selling your property at blah, 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 blah? Yes or no? There's no framework. You just ask them. And if there's a type of bull that's going to respond to a text too about selling their house when you're texting these people, oh my goodness. They are not like, they don't want a bunch of rain and song and dance. They probably want you to hurry up and give them an offer. It's a different type of temperament that someone needs to talk to on the phone. Be direct with them. All right, someone asks, how do you start the conversation when cold calling? I can't get myself to call anybody. Give up then. It's really my answer. Then give up. Are you laughing at that? Yeah, give up then. I mean it. Give up. Two options. You can give up trying to cold call, or you can give up wholesaling entirely. Your choice. But just don't cold call. Like that's really, you shouldn't cold call actually. You really, really shouldn't. It's such a low level in our skill. You shouldn't cold call. And if you're looking to do your own cold calls, it means that you are working off of a little to no marketing budget. So instead, you should just you'd be better suited based on your level of comfortability within your talking to just text realtors with properties that are listed on the MLS. Do MLS. Go to YouTube, type in MLS offer system, and just do that. It's all texting. You should just do texting if you don't want to call these people. That's fine.
Do you think you can get good at it or not?
No. So Samantha wants to. Could you get good at on the phone? You can, but not through cold calling, because most of the people you talk to are just going to say no and be a jerk to you. And it's so low level and it's so long to get good at. And also to do your own cold calling to have success, you're going to have to put in probably 8 hours a day, and you got to do that for so long. You have to, and to close a cold call deal is going to probably take 4 months. So you're going to do that for 4 months? No, you're not. That's so unrealistic, especially if you're not, like, you'd have to have a complete flip about everything about yourself. Like that ain't going to happen. So instead, just don't do it at all. And you need to get on the phone. You need to sack up and get on the phone, but like, you shouldn't just get on the phone and get reps where it matters, not just get your teeth kicked in. You're just going to have a bad experience and quit, guaranteed. If you do that's my opinion. I've just never seen anybody do it really, other than people that were already I've seen a lot. There's some people will come in here with just like a ton of phone experience. That was me. I was just cold calling 24/7 anyway. Like, I was a cold caller. So that for me, it wasn't a big, I'm not learning a whole new thing, and I don't mind doing it. And I already understood that was my life. So, and if you're in a sales role on the phone anyway, then different story. This doesn't apply to you. Get on the phone, make your calls. But someone who's afraid to get on the phone, just quit. Don't do it. So many other ways to do it. And if you're not comfortable, then don't. You just text all these people, and you don't have to really get on the phone. Or God forbid you have to get on the phone a couple times. Sack up and do it. But it'll be with somebody that's interested. So again, they said, I'm trying to get deals for myself. I've blasted texts out. Very few people have replied, and they replied. They said 2-3 years to sell. I don't know what they said. Everything that you just said was cope, though. So that I know that for a fact. And you tried this, meaning what? Did you try it every single day for a month, for 30 days straight, for 60 days? Try it for 30 days and send out. Bruh, if you're doing texting, get launch control. Get launch control, spend $500 a month then on the lowest level package. Then you do another, then you get Deal Machine for $125, $150. So you're all in at $650. You'll be able to send out 10,000 texts that month to people. 10,000. You should get 2 leads a day. 2 to 3 people should raise their hand and say, I'd be interested, possibly, out of that every single day. You probably by the end of 30 days, you should get some hot leads. You should do all right. You won't necessarily close them yet, but you should get a lot of hot people to follow up with, and then eventually close relatively soon. My opinion. Oh, so they're not wholesaling. They just want to get new deals for themselves. Yeah, bro. If you're already buying deals, cold calling is so beneath you. Your skill level, like you've already priced out of that. If that makes sense. Like your value is here, and now your value is here. If you're already buying, right? And cold calling, that value is like to the floor. You can't even see my hands. Like you can replace that for. You have VAs to do that for you. You don't need to do that. You should only be talking. My opinion is your time is better suited only talking to people that are interested in selling. Like have cold callers call them. Then you get the lead. Then you call the lead. And then from there, bro, you just go stack up and just call them. It's not complicated. Just be like, yo, my name is Riva. I buy houses. I understand you want to sell your house. How much you want for it? Not complicated. Just talk to them and say exactly what you want, and don't worry. But don't call. You cold calling is not like it doesn't make any sense. Berks is good. Oh, good counting. All right. If you want deals, get cold calls, make the cold calls, or get you can run your own SMS. That's not complicated. Bring your own SMS. So simple. And you won't get discouraged. Oh, thank you. Oh, that looks fire. Does anybody else have any questions? Let's rip it. It was good. Mm-hmm. You know, I love Vietnamese stuff. Maybe it's not Vietnamese because you don't have fish sauce in here, but
other than the sauce, there's still fish sauce in the chicken. You like it cooked.
Valid.
If you're gonna start making calls, do the
Yeah. Yeah, I did dog down like this shit is banging, bro. It's really good. Let's go back from jiu-jitsu too. I did. They're laughing.
What?
Someone making fun of me in the chat. They were like, because I said it was good. Yeah, you dogged down like 2 plates. I bet that's good.
You're a fast eater. It's overwhelming to watch.
Listen, time is money. Ooh, Chris goes, did you ever do any driving for dollars? Yeah, for sure. You can get a good list that way. You can get a great list that way. You can definitely get a great list that way. Time intensive. God bless you, but you can get some. You can get some deals that way. You definitely can. I've done it before, bro. And like, it's so classic to get a deal or get one of your first deals. Driving for dollars, getting a list of bandos, skip tracing it, calling it, and texting every single person in there. And you can get deals this way. It's not rocket science. Yeah, I've done it. Oh my God. When I first started, me and Elio Manini, we were driving around all these neighborhoods that we wanted, that we liked. Fucking driving for dollars there. We would wake up so early. He'd come pick me up. We'd stop at one shot and both get coffees. So he'd get an espresso. I'd get a coffee. Looking back, I should have been getting cortadas. I've been loving those. And we hit the road. We did it in we were the kings of Strawberry Mansion in Allegheny West in Philly for a little bit. That's where I started wholesaling in that neighborhood. And oh my goodness, we drove every block of that entire zip code, 19132. He'd be driving, I'd be writing down everything, and like that's a lot to write down. I'd write down every single one. People, the cops, because we're two white guys. It was really funny, but you learn the area real well that way also, which is pretty cool. You really learn it really well. It was and we did the same thing in Kensington. We did the same thing in Port Richmond. Yeah, that's what's throwback. I would never do it now, but when I was first starting, it made so much sense to do, and it was helpful. And heck yeah,
We still do it every day
yeah. Well, like like if we drive by and we see a house that's cooked, we'll try to get the address and look it up. But
now.
that's
Or you knock
or I'll knock up. I'll knock up for sure. If someone's living there, I'll still walk and knock up. Get it straight. Yeah, like it is what it is. If I see if someone's living in there and it's messed up and out of place, I'll knock up still. And yeah, love it. Thanks, Nick. I closed 2 small on market deals thanks to you.
Cool.
Oh my God, bro, that's so beautiful to hear. I love that. Congrats. That's amazing. And the amount that you make, it's not about that. It is about the proof of concept of getting them closed so that you know that it's real. Would you mind sharing how much each of the fees were? Scott, let's go, bro. That is so cool. Thank you so much for telling me that. That means the world to me that you would tell me that. I love it. I think that's so cool. You're a beast just taking action like that. Right, Chris? Isn't that cool? Let's go, man. You're such a shark that you took action. That's so cool. Love that. Let us know how much you made on market. They sleep on it. But there's money there. There's money there. And you can get real good. And the beauty is like both those deals, those agents, as long as like everything closed on time, they know you are real now. Oh man, you could potentially do a deal with you can do at least a deal a year with them if you just keep following up with them. Okay, fair. So you did a $2,000 deal and then another $2,000 deal. But the other $2,000 deal, you chopped in half with someone because they had the buyer or you had the buyer. Very cool. All right, that's fine. How long did it take you? Like, how close back to back did these two close? Did they close same? Did you get them the same month? Or I'm curious with the timeline. Very cool. And I'm curious how many offers it took you to get there. Yo, let's go, Scott. Beast. Samantha, within 30 days of him starting the text, he got 2 deals. They were both really small, but he made $4,000 his first month doing it. Are you out of your mind? You made $4,000 your first month just texting. Well, you made $3,000. Sorry, $3,000, but it was $4,000 total in assignments. Just texting realtors your first month. That is bananas. That's so cool. Don't give up. Keep it going. And then he said, as soon as that happened, then he got married, so he took a break. Heck yeah, get back on the saddle while you have the momentum. That is so cool. Like if you ever go, like, bro, and I live in Philly. I see all this construction and stuff. I see all these laborers doing backbreaking work. They're doing backbreaking work, horrible hours, full time to make $4,000 a month, brother. So like you just did that, making off lowballing people on Zillow. Your first month, you locked us up. Keep it going. That's so cool. 10 offers a day. 10 offers a day. That's all it takes. What the heck? And I bet the more you do it, the more you'll get it, and you can get you in the future. Those same deals, I bet you'll get them a little cheaper, and you'll sell them for a little bit more. I love that. Let's go. So cool, Scott, Shark, badass, bro. I think that's so cool. That's so inspiring to me. I really mean it. Let's go. Keep it up, dude. You're a beast. Oh, we got Frank. I'll go to the room. All right, so when you cold call leads, how do they get sent to you? Do they go to your Podio? They send you a spreadsheet? So I do not cold call leads, okay? I get leads that come into my CRM that are leads, and then I call them. That's not doing cold call. So to make sure that we're all talking the same language, so because I think sometimes in this business, people say what they don't. They don't exactly say what it is they really want to know. Again, I don't cold call. Cold call is just calling a random list. You don't know. You don't know if they want to sell. You don't know anything, right? What I do is I have callers and texters I have callers reach out to these people and ask if they want to sell. And then I only talk to the people that want to sell. Okay. So then I will call. 1 second. Oh, okay. Yeah. So the leads that I get, how do they send them? They just put them right into my Podio. So every day, I get like about 8 leads at least from them throughout the course of the day that pop up just in my Podio, and I call them. They just put it right in there. I give them my web hook, and then boom, they put them in. If I got Chris wants to know if he gets licensed and was doing MLS offers, I still get the buyer side of the commission and my wholesale fee double dip. You could do that. You can definitely do that. Are you kidding? You can definitely represent yourself and get the commission and your wholesale fee for sure. If you're not, if you don't have your license, you could still do this. So like, if you don't have your license, you can still make MLS offers. Just have the listing agent represent you. I let them double dip. But I know so many people that represent themselves with MLS and do really well. So, heck yeah. Good. You can make more money. How much more money? I don't know. That I don't know. And I don't know if that would hurt you with the relationships. Because for me, something I love about doing the MLS stuff is that you can build a bunch of relationships with these agents, okay? So with direct to seller, every deal you do with the seller is the only deal you do with that seller for the most part, other than once in a while. You may get like a random landlord that has like 2 houses, 3 houses, okay? But more often than not, it's one and done. Then you got to go back marketing. With on-market offers and making relationships with these realtors, the great thing about that is that if you do a good job with that one deal, and by stay in contact with them, I just mean text them once a month, you could potentially get deals and do deals with them forever. It is inbound. You can do inbound. It'll be inbound marketing for you. It is really inbound. The more realtor relationships that you have, that is inbound marketing. Like, the only difference is you don't have to spend 10 grand per deal or 5 grand per deal, 10 grand a deal, send out mail or do Google ads. Instead, it's all your stuff is agent relationship based. You have all these agents that are friends with you that are sending you deals all the time, and you're just getting lead, inbound. But it's a great setup. Agent outreach has not been a big part of my model for a little bit, but do you know how many realtors send me deals, bro? So many, because of all the stuff I do with realtors. It's amazing. It's amazing. Yes, Chris, exactly. I don't know. I don't know if it would be worth it. I think that you're making an extra couple grand when, like, I bet it would be better for the relationship for you not to do that. And you get a lot of business with them. But maybe enough of them won't care. I don't know. Because I've never done it that way. So I don't know. I'd have to ask my friends that do that and see what they think. All right, I have my number for smartphone, which so Sean wants to know my number for smartphone, which is the number that my Podio is attached to, if it's ever gotten spammed out because I text my leads. And you know what has been very helpful? Before any calls get made, somebody gets a text, and in the text it has my name, and then I'm going to call them in a second. And because the text is in their phone prior to me calling, it'll come up as maybe Nick Massini. And that is very helpful. And because if I didn't do that, it would come up as spam likely. Tough to avoid, bro. Oh, my daughter just woke up. I'm going to move this little party. Oh, I want these last little noodles. I'll tell you that.
She's eating the same lunch as you.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken and noodles.
Yeah. Chicken and noodles was really good. And I'm talking to people on the computer. I love you so much. Did you have a good nap? You did? You look like you did. You look like such a happy girl. I love you so much. I gotta keep talking to these guys. I give you one kiss.
He's gonna go in there in a little bit.
Yeah. I'll give you some privacy so that you can eat. Okay, princess? Oh, let's go. Let me see. Yeah, so if you said before you send out any calls to people, shoot them that one text. Yeah, I just want to talk to them for a little longer for work, honey bunny. I love you so much. I'll be out soon. Yeah, my hair is crazy though. But if you do that, it'll solve a lot of your problems. At least for me, because if not, depending on what the level of outreach you're doing, you have to change up that number so much, and it's going to be a pain. And yes, dude, it's going to be a pain. How many numbers do you want to attach to this? Because all the people that you currently have conversations with, and like all the drips that you currently have going on, like you don't want to change the phone number. You really want to keep that number consistent so that human, like all the people that that are getting drips from you, if you have any automations going on, like a new number, they're not going to, even if you say, hey, this is it, blah, 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 I got a new number. They're not going to understand that. Like their brain is going to think it's a new person, and you don't want that. You don't want that, in my opinion. All right. Tactical REI. Yo. How you doing, my G? Ooh, have I ever thought of using my personal cell to increase pickup or answer rates? No. When the person is already not answering, I'll use my personal cell to FaceTime them. I will FaceTime real quick with my personal cell, or I'll sneak attack somebody with my personal cell if they're not answering. But I just use the phone in your CRM. Do it. And your own phone will get spam like lead also. I'm telling you, if you text them first, check this out. If you text them first and they have a iPhone or an Android, that is how you stop the spam likely. If you do that, it'll, instead of saying spam likely, it'll say maybe Sean B. That's what it'll say. Maybe Sean B. And then they'll be like, who's that? And then they'll answer. You'll be good. My answer rate is so good since I started doing that. It was a night and day different. I really mean it. So don't worry about finding the magic bullet or the magic way. Don't use your personal cell phone also, because it's just not really a good practice. It's better to have everything just like hooked up on the same thing. And then you'll have a better scenario. It'll be much easier for you and much cleaner in your life. I promise. All right. Yo, Scott, I am so impressed, my G. You're a beast. I really mean it. I mean it. All right. Bro, you dropped some crazy knowledge on Twitter. Yeah, I love Twitter, bro. I really look at Twitter as just like my journal. I love Twitter, and I hope I've said things that have been helpful for you, that you've been able to have good results with. What the heck? Do I SMS blast? You're not allowed to talk about this on the net. Everyone SMS blasts. You're not allowed to talk about it on the net. What would you like a summary of? Let me know what you'd like a summary of. I can't be talking about any SMS stuff though. Not worth it. But SMS is fire. If I was to do SMS, I would use launch control. I would put a list in and I'd text it, baby. And if you want to do it, it'll cost you $500 to launch control every month, and you get Deal Machine or you get batch leads. It'll be an extra like $100, $150 a month or something like that. And then boom, that'll be enough money to get a deal a month. If you have the right text prompts and you do it every day and have a good answer, your speed to answering is very quick, you'll do well. It's actually all it takes. It's really all it takes. Have good prompts, respond quick, and the right data, the right lists. Pre-foreclosures are tremendous. Do pre-foreclosures. Tremendous. Yeah. Does anybody have any other questions? That's great then. We're crushing, boys. Any other questions? You answer. I mean, you ask and I will answer. You know I love answering all these questions. If anyone has any questions, ask away. If not, I'll probably, I'll probably scandal. Oh, I'll start doing that so that the chat's up there and everyone sees it too. Yeah, if anybody has any questions, I'd answer. You're welcome. Tactical REI, you are welcome, my friend. But yeah, launch control. If you want to do launch control, I have a link in my bio on all my stuff. And if you use my link, I think that you get a little discount or some baloney. And they give me a little money. It'll be good. Oh, have I done any podcasts with myself being the guests? I don't. You know what? I have. I just did a podcast recently, Match to Markets. I did that. I just did another podcast called Streets to Success. And there's clips on my Instagram there's clips on my Instagram of their pages. You can find them. You can probably find them just on YouTube. One is Match to Markets. The other one is Streets to Success. Recently on both of those, I feel like I did another pod recently. Ryan Geller has a podcast, Unfolded is what it is called. And I did that recently. I am actively looking to do more people's pods. So I'm actively looking to do more people's pods. You know, if anybody that wants me on their pod, I'll do it. As long as it's like at least mid. But yeah, good question. Thank you. Does anybody have any other questions? Hit chat if you guys want to know anything else. You hit me and I'll answer. And then if not, no sweat. I'll give this a couple more minutes here and then skedaddle. Gonna call some leads. I'm mainly just gonna call some more leads. Got a couple appointments coming up. Not today, but I got a couple appointments coming up. Yeah, let's go. And speaking of real, brother, you're welcome. Speaking of realtors, I got one realtor buddy. Got to give him a call because we got these two properties. He sent me these 2 pocket listings, and one of them I already have pre-sold. The other one, I need to see it first, but I'll get rid of it in 2 seconds. Him and I are gonna make a ton of money together. He doesn't even charge. Him and I just chopping the assignment fee. I do at least a deal a month with this guy, and I've done so for a while. This is my boy. That's so cool. Like my friendship with him will make me over $100,000 this year alone. My friendship with this guy, if not real close to it. So that's pretty cool. You have 10 friends like that. You have 8 friends like that. You just doing a deal a month with. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Forget marketing. Forget marketing. If you can just be a relationship guy and get a ton of deals off who you are, that's so strong. That is so strong. It's so cool. It's so powerful. That's so free. My opinion. Not my opinion, it's fact, bro. Santini Lancioni Hall of Fame Realty is the biggest. They're the biggest player in definitely New Jersey. Dude, they're doing $1 million profit a month wholesaling and flipping houses, and 40% of their business comes from just wholesalers and realtors sending them deals. 40%, bro. That's crazy. That means that $400,000 a month they're in profit. Just out of your mind? That's crazy. 400,000 in profit, just in South Jersey. Crazy, mind you. They're flipping and they're wholesaling and flipping, but still, like, it's a lot of money in and nurturing relationships. Keep that in mind. Oh, so somebody wants to know, are the deals that am I posting on Facebook, are they my leftovers? I'm assuming you're direct buyers you send deals to first, correct? No. So actually, social media is first for me. I put it on Facebook first. As soon as I get a deal, I put it Facebook and Instagram first. I don't work for any buyer. I work for me. Okay. Now, there are certain scenarios where I know, oh, no one's buying this other than so and so. Different scenario. Okay. There are also scenarios where, like, oh my goodness, I know that no one is paying more than this guy in this area. And I know this fits his box. And he's my, I'm just going to, let me cut to the chase and just send it to him real quick. Other than that, like, no way. Yeah, I'm putting actually, so Facebook is first for me. If you get a deal emailed for me, that was last. That was last. Because the email, bro, there's too much. My social media does way better. It's a lot easier for me. Yeah, social media first. So if you see my Facebook book, get me. Facts, connections. That's it. It's the truth. Really, it is the truth. It really is. It really is. Life is good. Oh man, a little sun. I got sunburned so bad. I think it's a little blistering. It's no good. All right. I'm gonna pop off. I'm gonna pop out of here unless anyone has any other questions. So there we go. All right. So I'm thinking that I need to start thinking like a flipper when locking up deals, mastering RV rehab costs so I can have an accurate MAO. Thoughts on that, or am I overthinking it? Bro, you are overthinking it. You're overthinking it. You're overthinking it. That's it. Stop. Everything that you have in your mind that's a thought is cope. No thinking. That's all cope. That, like, make lowball offers. Just lowball the shit out of these people. You don't even need to learn how to comp. I really mean that, actually, with my whole heart. Get the Zillow estimate, get the Redfin estimate, get the Realtor.com estimate. Unless one of them is a crazy outlier for the others, just take all three and get the average of all three, and then bam, that's probably pretty close to the as-is value, like the current value of the house. Ask for half of that, and then boom. If they say yes, you should get a deal. If they don't say yes, see how close they can get. And as long as you can get a minimum of 30% discount, bro, you get a 30% discount from the as-is value. Zillow puts so much money into it's more accurate than you would think. If you can get a 30% discount from that, it's worth the appointment, bro. It's worth checking out, unless you're in the complete hood. If you're in the complete hood, it's different. But unless you're in the complete hood, bro, do it. That's really it. That's really it. Alejandro, congrats, by the way. I saw you graduated. You're a freaking beast. Let's go. My guy. Do you know anything outside of the New England area? Do I know anything in the New England area? Yeah, bro, I know a ton of buyers. You get some deals over there, we sell them, bro. I'll sell them real quick. New England is great. I know Southern New England really well. I know Southern New England really well. And I have friends in like Connecticut, but I know Southern New England very well. Facts. Hey, don't worry about comping. That's so cope. Don't worry about ARV. That's cope. If you know that stuff, good. But if it's going to make you take 30 minutes to give an offer, then bad. It's better just not to just, if you know I can comp this in 60 seconds or less, it doesn't take any time. And you know that you're not doing it as a stalling coping mechanism. You're doing it just because it takes you 2 seconds. Then different story. Other than that, but that's not the case for you. So don't think, make the offers. Only comp when the seller is giving you a discount from this estimate, then it's worth comping. Other than that, it's not worth your time to comp. I mean that with my heart. Because if not, you're going to waste all your time crunching numbers. You don't want to be. Do you want to be a number cruncher? No way. Ooh, does anybody have any other questions? If not, I'm going to roll out of here. If you have any other questions, let it fly. One more minute. When the live thing is at 46, if there's no other questions, I'm hitting the sticks. I'm out of here. I got to tell you what, chat. I love talking to you guys, though. Anyone has any other questions? You feel free to let it fly. And thank you for being great sports about me eating my lunch. I was so hungry. Oh my gosh, I just got it in at jujitsu. I just got it in with my boys. I had a good time, and I was hungry. Tactical. Bye. See you later, my guy. Thank you so much. Yes, Arturo, just lowball the shit out of these people. They're not. They're none of them are real people. They're all NPCs until they actually want to make some money with you. Then they're real people. Make your offers. Don't even treat them like humans. And Arthur, you're welcome. I'm not going to stop doing them either. So don't worry. Don't worry. I love doing it with y'all. I love helping the boys ascend. I think I'm going to do like set up a school, like, school.com or whatever. And I may move it over there, but I'm not going to stop doing this. So you can, I'm about to ascend together. Let's go. All right. Someone just wants to ask one question. You ask it away, my G. You're trying to ask a question. Ask it. Ask it real quick, because then I'll get out of here. I really want to answer though. I do this so tell me. All right, if you're in PA, can you still wholesale without a license? Yo, Alan, that's a fact, bro. Tell these people, bro. That's the truth. If you're in PA, you know what I would do? I just wouldn't do PA. The great thing about being in Delco is you can get to Delaware so fast, and you can get to Maryland so fast. So just do those places if you're worried about it. You may have the type of personality where you say, I don't care about that. I just give me that money. I'm going to do it anyway. Come get me. And if that's your attitude, then doing it in PA would be okay. I don't know if anyone would ever come after you as long as you're being a good boy. And if that's not your attitude, you're so close to Delaware and you're so close to Maryland, and I'm doing a lot of business over there. I really love it over there. So it would not be a bad move at all. There we go. There we go. Or you could double close too. If you get a really good deal, you could double close. God only knows who the heck would persecute you or try like I don't even think I looked it up. I think if you can the penalty is like $500 or something. Ask ChatGPT and Claude how much the penalty is. I don't think it's big either. So but either way, if you just don't want to be being a bad boy, it's fine to not want to be a bad boy. I wouldn't get licensed though just to wholesale. I'd wholesale, and if you like it and you want to do PA, then get licensed, because if not, you'll wait forever. Instead of waiting forever, just do deals now in Delaware or Maryland. And then you're above board. Go get some motion. Alan says go get some motions. Let's go. I'm with it. I'm with it. No, dude, just don't do PA. Just do Delaware and just do Maryland if you want. Don't worry about Pennsylvania. And don't double close. Do whatever you want, but you can double close or you can just assign it. You're going to sign a deal in PA. No one will stop you without a license. They'll let you do it. No one will tell you not to. Technically, you can get in trouble. I don't know anyone who's ever gotten in trouble for it, but you could get in trouble. If you're worried about possibly getting in trouble, just don't do it. And do it in Maryland or Delaware, but don't overthink it. New Jersey is amazing. Of course, New Jersey is so good. Triple your Alan. So now, Alan, you're my boy, bro. You're the man. Triple. This is crazy work. Yeah, New Jersey's great. Don't overthink everything that's going on in your mind right now is cope. It's all cope. It's not that serious. Make offers. Get 10 offers in a day and you'll make a lot, and you'll make some money. I promise you that. All right, everybody, I'm out of here like Vladimir. Wholesale in China, wholesale anywhere you want. Chat, I've been loving talking with y'all.